Well, well, well. I thought the Charger Daytona wouldn't fit a Hemi. Hmm. I thought the Dodge Charger Daytona EV couldn't fit a Hellcat engine. Hmm. We all know that that's now BS now. I've talked about Stellantis directly testing the 5.7 Hemi in the car from Mexico. They were testing it in Mexico and then shipped the car back to Detroit, and they're doing whatever other testing they're doing with it. Maybe they're doing initial testing for an SRT model to be named later, as the CEO from Dodge, Matt McClears, did say that on a podcast that, we haven't come out with our SRT version yet. Yeah, okay. But now, multiple other people that have purchased this car for whatever reason, the 143 or so people that have actually were dumb enough to lease or buy this car have now measured it, looked at it, and yes, you can fit a Hemi in a Charger Daytona EV. Yep. And it's literally a matter of time. Now, I know CJ on 32s talked about it. Maybe they're going to Hemi swap that car. I can, I know you have Carlos SRT will probably swap one if he ever gets his hands on one for a good price, or one goes to Copart. But unfortunately, these vehicles aren't selling they're not selling enough to where you're going to pick one up used. It's going to be a couple years before these are going to be extremely cheap where you could pick one up and just Hemi swap it. So, we'll see what happens with it. I just find it extremely interesting. Remember all the propaganda and all the BS that Dodge and Stellantis put out? It won't fit. And they told everybody, and all these publications went with it won't fit, but they can't fit a Hemi in that car. They'd have to move the strut towers. They'd have to do this. They'd have to do that. Well, it looks like all of that is bullshit. There are some areas, like I've talked about before, up on the firewall, there's like a little lip. Obviously, you need a different hood than the one that the current EV Daytona has, where it's sloped down and you have that air wing or whatever on the front. Obviously not going to be able to do that with a Hellcat motor in that car. But the fact that a 6.2 or a 5.7, looking at the numbers of measurements, could theoretically fit in that car might make that car a little bit more interesting. Yeah, just a bonus video for you guys. I thought it was interesting and thought we should talk about it. Haven't heard anything else from my sources on the car that they were testing the V8 engine in. So we'll see what's going on with that. They probably got their testing done and already know what it is, as far as horsepower numbers, drivability, all of that stuff. I just think, you get rid of all that heavy electric equipment, battery, the electric motors, all that other crap, and you just have the Hemi in the front. You got to be losing like 1,400, 1,500 pounds out of that car. It's got to be pretty quick. And it won't sound like crap like the fart can Hurricane will. But yeah, there you have it. I'd love to know what you guys think in the comment section down below. I think they're getting in trouble sales-wise enough now that a Hemi version of the Dodge Charger Daytona is a foregone conclusion. Like, it's going to happen. It's just a matter of when. We'll probably see it for the 2026 model year. Will it be a Hellcat engine though? That is the interesting part. The fact that they were able to measure and see that, hey, a Hellcat motor could probably fit in this car. Now that is definitely interesting. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Give this video a big thumbs up if you like what I do. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And as always, stay petty, my friends.